facial capture, motion tracking, and virtual production are allowing creators to deliver more emotionally authentic characters and cinematic storytelling. As these tools become lighter, cheaper, and software-driven, we'll see higher quality performances across a broad range of games, not just blockbuster titles. And finally, live service models continue to redefine how games are played and monetized. Games are no longer static products. They're evolving platforms, continuously updated with new content, events, and social experiences. This model extends player engagement, deepens communities, and creates recurring revenue, but it also raises the bar for ongoing innovation and player trust. And it's these same forces reshaping gaming, that ongoing engagement, platform-based experiences, and new monetization models, they are now reshaping content and culture more broadly. That's where C-Space comes in. C-Space is CES's gathering point for advertising, entertainment, and content communities. If you want to understand how advertisers, marketers, and media companies are navigating this shift, you need to be at the Aria, Vidara, and Cosmo. At C-Space and throughout the show, innovations from content companies like Warner Brothers Discovery and SiriusXM are crafting and monetizing the compelling content we enjoy. And we'll certainly learn more about how the ad landscape will evolve in response to this, as well from innovative firms like Criteo. And you don't want to miss the C-Space keynote from Havas CEO and Vivendi Chairman Yannick Glore at 11 a.m. tomorrow at the Aria. And we're coming up on time, so why don't we explore our last theme today, engineering tomorrow. At CTA, we see technology not just as a set of tools, but as the blueprint for building solutions to our greatest challenges and unlocking our biggest opportunities. Our final megatrend, engineering tomorrow, is about some of these technologies offering breakthrough solutions that will reshape how we power, move, feed, and even structure our world. When we look at the road ahead for automotive innovation, 3 Ps stand out as the real horsepower behind the industry's transformation: platforms, personalization, and partnerships. First, platforms. Cars are no longer just machines. They're becoming software-defined ecosystems. Think of them like smartphones on wheels. Modular hardware, over-the-air updates, and open operating systems mean manufacturers can innovate continuously after the sale. Second, there is personalization. Consumers now expect their cars to adapt to them, not the other way around. AI-powered driver profiles, adaptive infotainment, and predictive maintenance tailor the experience to each driver's needs. Finally, partnerships. The future car isn't built in isolation. Automakers are joining forces with tech companies, cloud providers, battery innovators, and even content platforms. This cross-industry collaboration accelerates industry and brings the best of multiple sectors into the cabin. Take, for example, the Afeela car from Sony and Honda Mobility. This encapsulates the spirit of automotive partnerships advancing the entire sector. Platforms create the foundation. Personalization makes it human. Partnerships make it possible. And across the LVCC, we'll see how together they're redefining mobility, not just as a product, but as an evolving, connected experience. The concept of the software-defined vehicle, or SDVs, has offered important opportunities for innovation towards a self-sufficient ecosystem. BlackBerry QNX shows how the software-defined vehicle is redefining mobility through safer, more intelligent automotive systems. Its approach highlights the value of real-time, high-integrity software in supporting next-generation vehicle architectures. By simplifying the integration of complex hardware and software, it helps accelerate innovation across the mobility ecosystem. QNX ultimately underscores how trusted, safety-focused platforms are essential as transportation becomes more connected and autonomous. Aumovio Systems' work in invisible biometric displays demonstrates how human-machine interaction is evolving with the software-defined vehicle. These systems integrate advanced sensing beneath seamless surfaces, enabling drivers to authenticate themselves or interact with vehicle controls without visible hardware. The technology blends safety, personalization, and aesthetics into a unified interface. Qualcomm advances SDVs through innovation in sensing, connectivity, and high-performance computing. Its platforms help vehicles communicate with their surroundings, interpret real-time data, and support cloud-enabled services, all of which is empowered by the electric future. This is where the EV story becomes a systems story. Breakthroughs in battery and energy storage technologies are accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles and renewable energy. Innovators are pushing for higher energy density, longer driving range, faster charging, and lower production costs. In the near future, we expect exhibitors such as BMW and Hyundai to begin deploying next-generation solid-state batteries, enabling a step change in performance and reliability across EV platforms. Charging must evolve into being as seamless as refueling. This means reliable uptime, one-tap activation, and true interoperability between vehicles and chargers becoming necessities. Cities, utilities, and fleets are increasingly integrating mobility with energy. The next wave of infrastructure includes curbside charging hubs that combine EV charging with micromobility, navigation, and data-driven grid coordination. As we previously have discussed, innovation is not siloed. It compounds across sectors. Breakthroughs in one system lead to advances across multiple verticals. And in West Hall, we'll see how small innovations can make a big difference, literally. One example is Caterpillar, which is redefining what heavy equipment can do. Through advances in AI, machine learning, and autonomous functionality, Caterpillar is creating safer, more efficient ways for customers to dig, mine, and build and evolve. I'm very excited that Caterpillar's CEO, Joe Creed, will be discussing their innovative work in his keynote on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. at the Venetian. We'll also see how Doosan, recent winner of a CES Innovation Award for their Scan and Go autonomous robotic solution, is bringing AI into the construction industry to improve precision, safety, and productivity. And in agriculture, John Deere's next generation autonomous tractors show how these same technologies are boosting productivity while reducing resource waste, environmental impact, and operational fatigue for farmers. Finally, we'll see how the future of public safety is being powered by exhibitor Oshkosh. Through the development of electric and hybrid electric fire trucks and other urban vehicles, you will see how technologies can be leveraged for a safer environment for all. At CES, we'll see how innovations in agri-food tech are forging an improved food chain. First, we're seeing automation in the field through robotic mowers and precision harvesters from firms like Kubota that alleviate labor shortages, maintain farmland with greater efficiency, and enable sustainable land management. Second, AI-powered insights are driving improved yields as farmers can now use predictive analytics, as seen by exhibitors like John Deere again. Third, food distribution is radically transforming with indoor and vertical farming. From climate-controlled warehouses to microgreen farms in your home, from companies like Instafarm, production is moving closer to urban centers, reducing transport emissions while ensuring fresher, more resilient food supply chains. What we'll see at CES 2026 is not just new farming techniques, but a rethinking of how food reaches the table. Engineering tomorrow's energy system means innovating faster to accommodate the growth in power demands for AI, while balancing the need to accelerate the energy future. First, electrification is accelerating across industries. From EV innovation from Geely and Virginex to the electrification of home heating and industrial processes, we're seeing a wholesale shift towards electrification globally. Second, grid modernization is enabling resilience and scalability. Smart grids now balance demand in real time, integrating distributed resources like rooftop solar and storage, and harness AI to predict and prevent outages. It's a shift from a one-way power delivery to a dynamic, adaptive energy ecosystem. And third, power source experimentation is driving energy innovations for the future. Beyond wind and solar, we're seeing breakthroughs in hydrogen, next-gen nuclear for like small modular reactors, and even early-stage fusion concepts. On the show floor and show stages, we should expect to see the next innovations in power sources. Energy solutions will appear across the CES show floor from companies of all sizes, seeking to revolutionize how we power our everyday. Take, for example, LV Energy, who will be showcasing how they turn ambient noise into electrical energy, a novel way to generate power that you'll be able to check out at the Eureka Park in the Venetian. KHNP and KEPCO will both be in North Hall to showcase the future of power and energy as well. KHNP, the largest power company in Korea, will display the net zero city of the future powered by small modular reactors. Meanwhile, KEPCO will feature technologies such as artificial intelligence-driven digital power plant platforms, solar glass that generates energy through windows, and direct current distribution technology for more efficient power delivery. Now recall we started today's discussion focusing on modern infrastructure, cybersecurity, cloud, and artificial intelligence. At the new CES Foundry, we'll see how the future of digital infrastructure is being engineered to take shape. This starts with blockchain, offering unhackable layers of security. The rise of quantum is set to revolutionize computing and is poised to take scalability of businesses and complex innovations to new heights. And finally, artificial intelligence will work alongside physical AI or robots to offer key simulation of human productivity to complement human labor. We'll learn plenty of more of what's to come at CES Foundry at Fontainebleau on days 2 and 3 of the show. So what can we expect at CES 2026? We'll see innovation that will drive the intelligent transformation of the economy, allow us to pursue longevity for longer, better, smarter, and even cultured living, and engineer tomorrow's solutions that will solve some of the world's biggest challenges. CES is the window to tomorrow. Thank you so much for attending today, and I wish all of you the best at CES 2026. Thank you.
I told we're gonna go lunch in progress. The next lab are in the right anyway.